We set up the environment for MapReduce development. First, let's ensure that all Hadoop services are live and running. This can be verified in 2 steps. First, use the command jps. As shown, type sudo jps, and then look for all 5 services that you need: name node, data node, node manager, resource manager, and secondary name node. There may be additional services that are used by a Hadoop cluster, but these are the ones that we require as core services. Next, let's look at uploading big data and small data. The command to upload any data, big or small, from the local file system to HDFS is Hadoop space fs space -copy from local space, and then the source file address space and the destination file address. Now let's look at the steps of building a MapReduce program. First, determine if the data can be made parallel and solved by using MapReduce. For example, you need to analyze whether the data is write once, read many, or worm type data in nature. Then design and implement a solution as a mapper and then reducer class within your code. Compile the source code with Hadoop core and package the code as a jar executable. Configure the application job as the number of mapper and reducer tasks and to the number of input and output streams. Then load the data or use it on previously available data and then launch and monitor the job. You can then study the results and repeat any of the previous steps as needed. The Hadoop MapReduce requirements. The user or developer is required to set up the framework with the following parameters: the locations of the job input in the distributed file system, the location of the job output in the distributed file system, the input format to use, the output format to use. Define a class containing the map function, and then a separate class containing the reduce function, which is optional. If a job does not need a reduce function, there is no need to specify a reducer class in your code. The framework will partition the input, schedule, and execute map tasks across the cluster. If requested, it will sort the results of the map task, and it will execute the reduced tasks with the map output. The final output will be moved to the output directory, and the job status then reported to the user.